All right, so in this one, we're going to go ahead and add an asteroid belt. And we're going to put an asteroid belt like right in between Mars and Jupiter. Um, so let's get started. So let's go to the top view. Oops. Let's see, top view. Zoom out. There we go. So here's the top view. Um, let's zoom in a little bit. I want to see Mars and Jupiter right here. And now let's go ahead and create nerve primitives, circle. Oop, let's just hit create, and let's move or resize this. And we're going to resize this. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Do that again. Select, not select, create, nerves primitives, circle. All right, let's resize this. And in fact, you know what? Let me get into perspective to get a better look at this. But, primitive circle. All right. There we go. Oh, did not want that. Resize. Here we go. There we go. That's what we want to see. All right, now let's move into. Uh, there we go. So we want to see. Oops, something like this where it's like right in between Mars and Jupiter. So that's good right there. Um, and let's zoom in to Mars and Jupiter. Oh, these are way too big. I'll have to bring those down later. My particles for stars. Anyway, so here's Mars, Jupiter. Um, I want to make sure that I can see both Mars and our line so we can create this asteroid belt. All right, so for here, we're going to go to particles, and then we're going to emit from object, and let's see, we're going to do some, change the emitter type to curve. Um, we're not going to mess with these other settings, although we could, but no. And then just hit create. All right, from there, we're going to do some other things. See our particles right here. So, end particle 2. If you click on this plus button right here, you'll see that the emitter is connected to what we wanted it to connect to from this object. All right, so we're going to go to the attributes editor for the particle shape number 2 right here. And then scroll down to shading. There's a drop down menu, changes from points to spheres. We'll leave the rest alone. So let's test it out and see where we're at. All right, that's kind of cool. We might have to constrain this a little bit, but other than that, I'm okay with this. Let's try a few things. All right, so then we're going to scroll down to right here, add dynamic attributes. Click on general, and then we're going to find our radius PP. Click on particle and scroll down to radius PP right here. All right. Okay, before we click OK, I kind of want to go over here to per particle array attributes. Once you click OK, you'll see that the radius PP will end up over here. So let me hit OK, and there it is right there. So that's what we want. All right, now what we're going to do is right click in this box and click on create an expression. I know this is the first assignment and we're kind of getting a little deep into it, but I kind of want to get y'all to get the experience of what Maya is capable of. And then from here, we're going to create an expression. So we're going to type an expression here. We're going to copy all of this. So if it's hard to select, you can hit Control A, but it should be easy to select. So Control C, copy, paste, type in equal, and then rand, R-A-N-D for random. And then we're going to hit the space bar, type in parenthesis, 0.1, comma, space, 0.1, close parentheses. And hit create, and then hit close. All right, so let's take a look at this. And, oh, okay. Let's view this real quick. So like it looks like it's only emitting to one side. Maybe we can get a little bit more over here. Let's try just to double check. Let's hit play again. Yeah, it's shooting off to one side. All right. Well, let's play with some stuff. All right. So let's rewind this. I stopped it. Let's go to NURB circle. And then we're going to go to fields and volume curve. And let's see what that does. All right, before we do that, let's hold Control, select particle and volume axis, and then we're going to go to fields, and we are going to where's it at? Fields effects. Let's see where it's at. Fields. All right, so we're going to do something a little different. Go ahead and yeah, skip that idea. Click on volume axis field, and then we're going to mess with volume control attributes. And let's see, let's trap inside. Let's just change this to 1. And there we go. We're going to go to, now we're going to go to particle 2. And let's scroll up. Where is it at? We are attributes, yes. Um, Okay, so right here we're going to change these all to 1. Um, I changed it, and I believe some of these were at 0. Just make sure direction X. I'm sorry. Let's back up. Go to emitter. I was trying to find something else, and it just didn't work. But go to emitter, and then change direction X to 1, direction Y to 1, and direction Z to 1. And then when you play it back, it should look like this, where it's emitting in all directions, and that looks much better. So let it run for a little bit. You know, we want some densification going on. It is an asteroid belt. All right. Um, so now we're going to, let's rewind this. Let's go back. We're going to try and randomize this more to make it look more natural. So click right here on volume, and then let's change this turbulence to 0.5. And now let's see what's going on. Let's let this run for a little bit. See how it's more random. Let's let this run for a bit. Get a nice looking asteroid belt. We've got some planets. All right, and I think that's good. This is good for a still. So um, we're going to go ahead and go to the particles, and then solvers, and then initial state, and set for selected. And then now we can delete our emitter. Delete. And we are good to go. Let's see the render. Now my laptop might not render that, yeah. So, but yours should um, be able to render everything. Stars. Yeah, let's try one more time. Oh, there's Earth. Yep. Hardware rendering select. Yeah, it skipped it. So my hardware's not powerful enough for this. So anyway, um, that's it. There's your solar system.